Hey there everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to give you an honest review of Visions of Mana. I've spent about 9 hours diving into this game and I've got a lot of thoughts to share. The big question is Vision of Mana worth your time and money? Priced at $59.99. This game has a lot to prove. After nearly 20 years since the last mainline entry of Mana series, expectations are sky high with its stunning visuals, promising combat system, and the nostalgic Mana charm. Does Vision of Mana live up to the hype? Let's dive into it and find it out. Alright, let's start with the obvious. This game is a visual treat. From lush forests and snowy peaks of the magical landscape, every environment feels like it was ripped out of a magical novel. The art style really captures the high fantasy vibe that we have come to love from the Mana series. It's like stepping into a vibrant storybook. And trust me, your eyes will thank you. But there is a catch. As stunning as it is, the world feels kind of empty. Sure, everything looks amazing, but when you start exploring, you quickly realize there is not much to do. Most houses are just there for decoration and the NPCs, well, they are more like background props with few lines of dialogues. It's like walking through a gorgeous theme park that forgot to add the ride. You see all this potential, but it just doesn't go anywhere. So, while your eyes are feasting on these beautiful landscapes, your inner explorer might be left over for wanting more. By the way, if you're enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more content and latest game like this. Your support means a lot. Next up, the stories. We have got the Val, our upbeat hero, the childhood friend Hinna, who are on a mission to escort 7 souls to the Mana Tree. It's a sacrifice that's supposed to keep their world alive. Classic JRPG stuffs, right? But here's the thing. The story never really digs deep enough. It skims over the emotional moments that could have made us really connected with the characters. Take Morley, for example. He's this angsty cat boy character with a tragic backstory. You'd think there'd be a lot of unpack there, but nope, his character arc wraps up as soon as it starts. There is no real build-up, just a quick fix, you know what I'm saying? And then we're off to the next plot point. It feels like the game is in a hurry, such hurry, hitting those big fantasy tropes without giving us the time to care. This makes the story feel pretty predictable. While the voice acting is great and adds more personality, it is not enough to make up for the lack of depth. If you're a fan of Tales of Symphonia, you might feel a sense of familiarity, but not necessary in a good way. In the end, the story promises an epic journey but doesn't quite deliver the emotional punch that it aims for. Alright, let's talk about the gameplay, because this is where Visions of Mana really tries to shine. The combat system is fast-paced and full of options. You've got standard attack, special moves, spells, and the class strike system that lets you pull off some pretty awesome combos. The class system is a highlight. Each character can switch roles based on the experimental vessels they equip. It's a blast to experiment with different steps and see what works the best. But even with all these options, the combat starts feel repetitive after a while. The same 2-button combo can only keep you entertained for so long, and the screen can get pretty chaotic with all effects going off. It's kind of like trying to watch fireworks show in the middle of a crowded street. Exciting, but also a bit overwhelming. And then there's the camera and controls. They can be more challenging when enemies themselves with unreliable targeting and wild camera swings. Plus, there are some technical issues. Frame rate drops, characters getting stuck. It's clear that the game needs a bit more polishing. So, while the combat has its thrilling moments, it can sometimes feel like more of a chore than an adventure. Let's not forget about technical stuff. Built on Unreal Engine 5, Visions of Mana looks great, but without its issue. But it's not without its issue. Expect some frame rate drops, shuddering, and occasional visual bugs. There is even a little trick. Toggle full screen with F11 to fix some cutscene issues. It's not perfect though, but you know, it's a workaround. And here is the big news. Just a day after the game launched, the studio behind it, Aqua Studio, was shut down by NetEase. It's a real bumper, especially since the game shows so much potential. A lot of fans, including myself, are hoping that Square Enix will step in and give these talented developers another shot, because despite its flaws, Visions of Mana has the spark that makes you want to see more. There is hope that with some recognition, the talent behind Vision of Mana could get another chance to create something truly special. Well, what's the bottom line? Visions of Mana is a game that looks beautiful and has some enjoyable combat. but it does not quite hit the mark with its story and world building. For the die-hard fans of the Mana series, there is definitely some fun to be had. But for newcomers, you might want to wait for a sale. With some tweaks and patches, the game could really shine. If you've played the game, let me know what you think about it. What did you love and what could have been better? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below, and as always, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell for more reviews and gaming content. Thanks for watching and happy gaming, guys.